Benvenuti in cucina con Josie e Carlos.
Welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us again for another video here at Josie's and Carlos Cucina.
Today we're gonna make family lasagna. And this lasagna we're gonna use a bechamel sauce, which I'll show you how to make it. For the bechamel sauce, we're gonna be needing 4 ounces of butter, half a cup of flour, a liter of milk, some nutmeg and Parmesan cheese, and of course salt and pepper. Well, let me show you now how to make it. We're gonna start to make the bechamel sauce. We're gonna put the pan on low heat and we're gonna put in the butter. And we're going to let her melt it. Once the butter is melted, we're gonna add the flour. As you can see, the butter is melted. So we're gonna put in the flour and we're gonna stir and make a roux. Better. And we keep stirring and stirring. Meanwhile, we have warmed up some milk, the milk, not hot, just lukewarm. And as you can see, the roux has to become like a blonde color. We don't want to burn it or else it's going to be dark and we don't like it. The bechamel sauce is a white sauce. So this is about done, and slowly we're going to start to put the milk and we keep stirring. Keep stirring. Stirring. And then put a little more. And then we can put all of it in. We will continue to stir until it comes to a boil. And you have to make sure that it doesn't stick to the bottom. I'm gonna use right now my little whisk so it can help take any of the little balls that may happen. So we keep stirring until it comes to a boil. As you can see, we keep stirring and stirring until it comes to a boil, and it's boiling right now. When it comes to a boil, then we're gonna put in some cheese. I like a lot of cheese. I'm gonna put about half of my container. This was a half a pound, so. And I keep stirring. Put in the cheese and use my whisk so it doesn't become in little balls. So it's nice and smooth. And we keep on low and we keep stirring, making sure that it doesn't stick to the bottom again. As you can see, it's thickening up. Oops. At this point, at this time, I'm going to put a little bit of salt, just a pinch of salt, and a pinch of pepper. And we'll stir again. And I'm going to put some nutmeg, about a 1/4 teaspoon. But I like it, so I put a little bit more. And we keep stirring again. and we let it cook it for another 10 minutes or so until it becomes a little thicker, and then we're ready to start making our lasagna. Okay, we are now done with the bechamel sauce. As you can see, it's thick. It's thick enough, but if you want it a little thicker, when you put the flour, just put a little bit more flour, and that will make it thicker. We're now ready to assemble our lasagna. I'm going to be using the no-boil lasagna. This is a lot more like a homemade pasta. So, but what I did is I put it in the water ahead of time so it will cook a lot faster. And
So, first thing we're going to do is put some sauce in the bottom.
this is Josie's famous sauce. And if you like to know how to make it, we have a video that, so you can click on this and you can watch it. And then we lay okay. Don't let it be in the water for too long because then it's going to break. Now we put more sauce, and what we can do is just spread it,
Make sure you cover everything.
especially the corners. Now we're gonna put our bechamel sauce just all over. Some more. Once we put the bechamel sauce, we're gonna put some mozzarella. And some Parmigiano. And then we're gonna start all over again with our dough, pasta. And we're gonna keep doing this until we get to the top. So. And some Parmigiano. And then we're gonna start all over again with our dough, pasta. And we're gonna keep doing this until we get to the top. So. We continue on doing the layers until we fill the lasagna pan sauce. Bechamel. All over the bechamel.
Looks good.
This also acts like a glue almost. Oh, cheese. Cheesy. I forget to. We need some more cheese. And some Parmigiano. And now I want to recommend don't put all the pasta in the water at once. Just do a few at a time, or else they're going to stick together. Okay. There's a little bit more sauce. 3 more of the pasta. Now we're gonna put the last layer. And with the last layer, we're going to just put the sauce. See, I gotta tell him, remind him the corners. Meanwhile, we have turned the oven on at 350. We're gonna finish it with the mozzarella on top. And a little bit of Parmigiano. And this is our family lasagna. We're gonna put it in the oven. At 350, we're gonna cover it.
Before it goes into the oven, we're going to cover it with
Aluminum foil.
aluminum foil. We are going to keep the aluminum foil until it's almost done, and we'll remove the foil at the end. And we are going to cook it for how long?
35 to 40 minutes.
Okay, so this is going into the oven, and we'll give it.
Okay, we are done now making the lasagna. The lasagna is in the oven. It's almost done. And I have some bechamel sauce left. Not a lot, but I have some left. At this point, you can save it because it can be reused. You can use it for make a palomino sauce, or you can use it with another pasta, just regular white sauce, or you can even use it to make macaroni and cheese for the kids. It's really, really good. And like the kids say, nonna è buona. Okay? As you can see, the lasagna is now cooked. Carlos took it out of the oven, and it looks beautiful. We're gonna taste it, and as usual, it's Carlos that does the tasting.
I have to give the final say so. So
Let me grab a piece. There you go.
oh, all that cheese being melted. Oh, it looks so good. Yes, yes. This is what I've grown to taste over the last 40 years. Great. You can taste it too.
Oh, I already did.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Oh, good.
Beautiful.
It's good.
Hope you enjoy it. And there's no dinner complete without a glass of wine. So, chin chin.
Buon appetito.
Bon appetit. See you on the next one.
Alla prossima. Ciao
Ciao,
ciao.
ciao. Bye.